It's Saturday the 7th of September. It's roughly day 88. I count that really by most of those days it's just been me and Bruno working together, but some of those days it's been Bruno with 3 work colleagues on the roof, and other days perhaps Eric helping with the chimney, which is now almost finished except for the skirt. So the reason the middle part has been left is because we need some chimney steps there on that part, which Bruno has yet to buy. And although that might seem like an absolute priority, we've got so many other things that need to be done that it's not really. So for now, that's the only roof window on this side. We can't afford all the roof windows in the world, really. I was going to put 3 little windows here just between where the tiles are missing and that window for a toilet, sink and shower room, but we are not building that yet because it's just too much work and too much expense. So we could put those little roof windows in later there if we did build that bathroom. But yeah, for now it's probably just going to be a washing machine up there instead. The bathroom will be downstairs. So my job today is to paint the edges of these tiles where they've been cut, and you can see that they are, well, it's hard to see, but they are terracotta coloured underneath, and so I'll be painting the edges of those so that they match, and then I'll just, from this scaffold thing, touch up any other bits and pieces where you can see the colour or little tiny chips. They always get damaged. There's always a bit of damage on the tiles. Apparently we don't have enough tiles. But yeah, you can also see that those big piles of tile that used to be there have gone. And so it's good to get rid of piles of stuff outside and material. The other thing I'm going to be doing today is putting insulation in the inside of this roof. So this is super top level, high level insulation by the time it's done, but it does take quite some time. Oh, one of the cats probably bought us a mouse, but unfortunately we've run over it as well. We think that's because we keep feeding them. It's a GDR rally. Cool. People around here love their GDR cars, and they go on. They go in groups. Anyway, one day soon, apparently Nikolai, Bruno's friend, is going to help us with the casement window. It's going to be an outward opening 2-pane window. I think that'll look beautiful there. This part, unfortunately, though, is not going to be done for some time, and it's holding up the horizontal waterproofing, which is therefore then holding up doing the downstairs floor. So I don't know if I've explained it before, but essentially the horizontal waterproofing stops rising damp coming up through the walls because there is not actually a proper foundation on this house. So what that means is we have to dig trenches all the way around the outside, and then they inject a kind of a chemical that crystallizes and prevents the rising damp. Now that of course has to be done before we do the concrete layers inside. However, we just realized, and the horizontal waterproofer didn't point this out, you know, how would people think we were actually going to keep those windows? So because that's going to be a French door with a door-sized window each side, you know, like 4 similar panes, except the 2 middle ones are joined like a French door. So the French doors open outward, the casement window opens outward, and then we just have a fixed pane glass each side that matches pretty much the size of the French door. Right, so that's probably €3,500 worth of window just down there, but it will be a nice big wall of glass. However, we can't do it. Well, sorry to start again with that window thing. we need to put proper foundations in this front wall to support those windows, and there's got to be some bar thing above them as well, of course, to stop all the bricks in the facade falling down. And I'm not completely across it, but I kind of get the basic concept. So Eric is our brickie, and he apparently can't do that this year, maybe early next year. I mean, we can maybe keep ourselves busy with other things, but it means we won't be doing any real proper work in the downstairs area, and certainly not getting a floor in, and therefore a bathroom, kitchen and walls and things like that. That work can't be done because we're waiting on this window. So, you know, at this stage I'm kind of ready for a rest anyway. So I put this sign up because we're sick of having delivery problems. We've got no mail. We've still got 2 gaping big holes above the front door there. The sewage pit is going to be coming in here one day. We still haven't heard from the dude when it's coming. But this piece of land. And then the pipe sticks out the front through the gate, and then the truck just drives along and picks it up. This is the most environmentally friendly thing in the world. I really wanted to build an eco-friendly toilet system. They don't allow you to do it, you know. And the other thing is that we've got such a short time period with this that we don't have time for arguments. We might have time to do something different with the front part of the house when we have more, what's the word, luxury of time. So still all open in here, but I have removed quite a lot of this plaster, so I've got a bit more to do there. I've got more to do here on this wall and this wall, but I won't be doing that wall and that wall because all of this brickwork will eventually come down, but there's no rush with that really at this stage. I've also got that piece of wall there to go, but there's no point knocking plaster off walls that you're going to knock down anyway. Bruno's been building this back wall. It's just the other side of that ladder that you can see that there are some pieces of wood going in there, so that's going to be the wall that keeps us warm in the winter while we're living up here. He's still got the whole floor, a temporary floor to put in up there, because we have to do a temporary floor while we don't have the underfloor heating installed. So this is our new fireplace. The other one arrived scratched up to all hell. And I think this is, okay, that's one roof window. And Bruno got a new frame for that. It's a frame that fits 2 windows into it. He took the old one back, and apparently that's fine. We don't lose money on it. We did lose a bit of money though on the gutter, because he got this massive guttering and then realised it was wrong. He also didn't get enough roof tiles for some reason. But, you know, everybody's a bit stretched to their limits, so that is our smart, fancy new gutter. Doesn't that look fancy? And look at that roof window there. So, of course, one day we will sort out this facade as well. And it's, you know, it's GDR grey, I suppose. Oh, I thought we might have some more GDR people, but we don't. It's a cute little village. Some of the villages that you can find in northern Germany, I would say they maybe don't have such a cheery aspect when you're driving through them. But this village is kind of cute. It's not outstanding in any way, but it doesn't feel depressing. So Sardo's come over again to help us. At the moment, we're just tipping people who are helping us out, you know, just give them a little beer money. But later on, we want to pay them properly for their time. Our neighbour over there is a farmer. Got some really nice big sunflowers. Oh, they've closed the front door there. The upstairs door. We haven't had rain for 3 weeks, but I think we're going to be getting some rain soon, I suppose. Be able to have a nice bath. Kidding. I'm not getting in that bath. Okay, there's the update.